Have you ever felt an unexplainable pull towards certain traditions, places, or spiritual practices, almost as if they were calling to you from beyond time? Maybe you've always been drawn to a certain culture or a ritual or a belief system, even if you don't know why. That is the power of ancestral memory.
This space honors all paths of connection, healing, and family, grounding ourselves in sacred teachings as we are anchored in ancient roots, ready to rise from the soil of our past. I'm Michelle Irene Stubsky, here to guide you through stories, insights, and spiritual practices that will help you heal and rediscover your true belonging.
It's woven into your DNA. It's whispering through your intuition. It's guiding you back to wisdom of those who came before you. If you're like me and you were adopted, or for whatever reason you don't know your biological roots and your background, you might think that this connection isn't available to you. But here's the truth. Your ancestors are always whispering to you. You carry them in your body, in your soul, and in the unseen threads that weave together your beautiful journey. And here's the cool part. You can discover them. I took a DNA test a few months ago through Ancestry, and what I found was absolutely fascinating. I learned that, well, I knew that I had the Lithuanian heritage, but it propelled me to dive deeper into it, and it opened up an entirely new world of understanding. I discovered that Lithuanians are deeply spiritual people, not just religious, but connected to the earth and to the trees and to the cycles of nature. Their sacred rituals weren't just about belief, they were about being in rhythm with the natural world, listening to the wisdom of the land, honoring the ancestors through grounded, earth-based practices. And once I knew this, something inside of me clicked. It wasn't just information, it was remembrance. It was a part of my being, and everything made sense. My entire life just came to fruition. Why does this matter for you in your spiritual practice? Whether you know your lineage or not, your ancestors left energetic imprints that still influence you today. I call this spiritual inheritance. Their experiences, struggles, and triumphs, they live within you. Their spiritual practices, even if they were lost to time, are encoded in your soul. Their wisdom is available to you. And if you choose to listen, you will hear it. This means that even your family, if they didn't pass down traditions, and even if history erased certain practices, you can reclaim them. The bigger question is how? How do you already connect with your ancestral spiritual practices, and how can you move forward? I'm going to share with you 3 ways to explore and reclaim your ancestral wisdom. The first one is look to your DNA and cultural history. If you haven't already, consider doing a DNA test through platforms like Ancestry or 23andMe. Not only will it tell you where your ancestors came from, but it will open a doorway to understanding their traditions, their beliefs, and their ways of life. And once you find out your ancestry, you can start doing some research. Like, what were their spiritual beliefs? Did they have rituals for protection, guidance, healing, grounding? How did they honor the elements like earth, fire, water, and air? For example, in my Lithuanian lineage, I discovered that they held trees as sacred beings, believing that they carried messages from the divine. And although many other cultures have done this as well, this made so much sense to me because I have always felt deeply connected to trees long before I knew my heritage. The connection was already inside of me. And I giggle because I think about some of those moments that I remember instinctively. And maybe you're already had a similar experience without realizing it. Have you ever felt drawn to a certain land or a type of music or a ceremony, and you just knew it resonated with you on a soul level? That could be your ancestors guiding you back home. Another way is to create a simple ancestral altar. Even if you don't know your biological lineage, you can still create a beautiful sacred space to connect with those who walked before you. Here's how you can do that. Find a special place in your home, one that can go undisturbed, and place meaningful items like photos, candles, crystals, or symbols of your ancestry. Light a candle or my favorite, incense, and simply say, when you look at the altar, I honor those who came before me and I welcome their wisdom, their guidance, and their love. I am grounded in sacred light and rooted in ancient wisdom. By simply setting the intention that you wish to create, you create a bridge between past and present, between the seen and the unseen. And your ancestors don't need you to know their names. They just need you to listen. Another way, the third way, is to practice sacred grounding. Reconnecting with the earth is one of the most universal ancestral practices across all cultures. Connecting with the earth. Here's how. Walk barefoot on the ground. Sit beneath a tree and just feel its energy. Hold a stone or a crystal and imagine it linking you to the past. For me, sacred grounding became even more powerful when I learned about my actual heritage background, my spiritual inheritance. I realized that my love for nature, for sitting with the trees, for feeling the pulse of the earth beneath me, it was all a part of my ancestral memory. Maybe you felt this too. Maybe you've stood near the ocean and you felt something deeper than just appreciation. You felt a calling. You felt a remembering. That's because nature is the oldest spiritual teacher that we have. It's the place where our ancestors prayed, where they healed, and where they've connected to the divine energy long before temples and churches ever existed. And you can tap into this beautiful wisdom anytime you want, by simply being present with the earth. And here's my final thought for today. Your ancestors are waiting for you to remember. You are not disconnected. You are not separate from your lineage. You are not lost. Your ancestors are still with you. Their wisdom flows through you. Their practices are still available to you. You just have to reach for them. So what will you reclaim? I'd love to hear from you in the comments. And also, what forgotten wisdom is whispering to you? Where are you being drawn to? What part of yourself is ready to remember? So here's our closing meditation and soul whisper for today as you close your eyes and take a deep breath in and rub the palms of your hands together. Feel the presence of those who came before you. See their hands reaching out, guiding you. And now whisper to yourself, I am a part of something greater. My ancestors walk with me. Their wisdom flows through my soul. Breathe in, breathe out as you settle into your heart. May your heart be filled with love, your soul illuminated with divine light. And may you always remember, you are home. You are held and guided. Your angels are with you in every breath, in every moment, and every step forward. So until next time, stay radiant, stay open, and trust in the sacred whispers that guide you. Remember, this phase of your life is not an ending. It's an awakening. You are stepping into a deeper wisdom, a stronger intuition, and a more powerful connection with the unseen forces that are always guiding you. So if this episode resonated with you, be sure to sign up for my free weekly spiritual practice delivered directly to your inbox. And it's filled with guidance and rituals and inspiration, as well as the angel of the week to help you stay aligned with your soul's evolution. Just click the link provided or go directly to the source at michelleirene.com. Until next time, my friends, trust your light, honor your transformation, and remember, you are never alone.